You may have missed part 1, but this is part 2 of talking with Anna Gibson of Hand Painted Glass Co. She creates beautiful hand painted glass, custom ordered, she does bulk. So go check out the first part of this interview where we talk about her business. In this part 2, we are going to talk about all things life in East Tennessee from somebody that's not from around here, as we say. She's originally from Pennsylvania, also lived in Florida, and then recently moved to the Knoxville and East Tennessee area. So she shares some really cool insights. So let's dive in and hear what Anna has to say. What are the pros and cons about living in Knoxville and East Tennessee? Like, what should people know? Like, tell us the 411.
Okay, so the pros, I would say, of living in Knoxville is it's a great, lively downtown, but it doesn't feel like a downtown. Like, you could get there very easy. It's completely manageable. There's free parking. There's always, like, accessible parking to enjoy, like, a
Listen
nice
to the words
life.
coming out of her mouth.
Yes. I would say it's pretty great food, too, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, and what's funny is as a Knoxville pretty much native, like my family moved from Memphis. I'm a Tennessean altogether. We came here when I was 2. Okay? Until I came back like in 2012. It's a long story. I left for a little bit and I came back in 2012. But growing up, we did not go to Market Square. Like, it was not, you did not go there. There was nothing there. There was a Subway and an Arby's. And like, that was it. And it was not, like, you did not go there. So now I think it's thriving. And there was a lady that I met and she was like, listen, I'm from Chicago and like the downtown here is not very good. And I'm like, listen, you need to watch what you're saying, lady, because 10 years ago, there was not even half of this stuff to do. So I love our downtown. Like, I'm super biased and I'm super proud of like what it is. So when you say that, it makes me be like, yes.
Well, it's nice because it's all consolidated. So it's not like you don't have to board a subway to get to another restaurant that you want to go to. It's all pretty much downtown. And it's manageable for having a personal vehicle, I guess I would say.
No, for
like,
sure.
You can park and you don't have to worry about paying for 100%. That every single time. So
well, and there's not like a bunch of blocks. It's like what you're saying. It's concise. Like, you could walk down to the old city or whatever. But how do you feel about the weather here? You can be brutally honest, because I have one feeling. I think it's pretty mild, but I mean, I don't know, because you've lived up north and you've lived in Florida, so you kind of know, like.
Yeah, if you're coming from a colder state like Pennsylvania, prepare for one big snowstorm a year, and that's a good thing, right? That's a great thing if you're coming from one state like that. The way that is handled is a complete shutdown. So
and a big snowstorm is like a couple inches.
You do not have to go to work. It'll be great.
It's not safe out there.
If you're in Pennsylvania, you're gonna be like, I'm from Pennsylvania. Why are they shutting everything down? Everything? So it's 1 week a year that you have to deal with it. Easy. Another weird thing about Knoxville is if you're a lake person, first of all, great. And people don't associate Tennessee with lakes. But there is a ton of lakefront property here. Affordable lakefront property, by the way, that I personally love. But there is also a thing called winter pool. Do you know winter pool?
No. What's this?
Okay, winter pool is where they drain the lakes because they're man-made.
Oh, I'm like, I know what you're saying. But
so
winter pool.
It's not called winter pool? I thought it was called winter pool.
I don't know who's calling it that.
Okay, my husband is. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm like, they drop the water.
Okay, they drop the water. So if you have like a lakefront property, it may turn into a mud pit.
It's a mud
depending
pit.
on where you are. Like a muddy looking beach.
So that's Douglas, Norris, Cherokee, like all the major lakes. And the river drops slightly, and Watts Bar drops. This is so funny. I'm like, winter pool.
So like, a lot of people don't know that, you know?
A lot of people don't know that, because also, this is a fun fact, side note, is you'll see like these beautiful waterfront properties like in the spring. Beautiful. But you need to go to Google Maps
and see when the photos were taken, because the Realtor photos may have been taken in the spring.
When the water's up in the spring or whatever. So that's funny that you mentioned that about winter pool.
A lot of people, like, when we started looking for lakefront property with my husband.
Do y'all live on the lake? Or do you have
We do. Okay. We finally found one. I mean, it took us like a year and a half to find one. So if you find one, buy it right away because it's affordable. You need to just snatch it up. Because it will be. We're close to Fort Loudon. Okay. That's like the closest. Okay. That's the closest. But yeah, you need to jump on it. Yeah. Right now, especially since the water just came in, so it's perfect. You have the whole season. So that's the fun.
That's funny. Oh my god,
Knoxville. I love this. But you need to. Yeah. Right. I thought it was called winter pool. Now someone needs to Google fact check me.
I know. Where's your husband from?
He's from Tennessee, but he's from Clarksville, so they're less lake, more river. So that's the other thing. There's more like lakes here, which is, I don't feel it feeds the Tennessee River, but it pools into bigger lakes. Right. Yeah.
What do you think is like that Knoxville gets, or maybe East Tennessee, like gets too much hype over?
Too much hype.
Like, is there anything that you're like, listen, y'all are too hypey about that? You can say football, you can say.
I just am not a sports fan. Right. So to me, it's like, it reminds me a little bit of coming from Pittsburgh. Yeah, okay. Where like in Pittsburgh, the whole town like shuts down. Perfect time for shopping, by the way, is whenever a game is played. Yes. Perfect time for shopping. But like if you're going to a sports restaurant, when Tennessee is playing, prepare for an hour wait.
Yeah,
like, really?
Yes, that's true.
Like, I just want to get wings and a burger, but Tennessee's playing, so now I need to wait an hour.
It's gonna be a minute. Yeah. So, anything that you're like Tennessee or like East Tennessee or Knoxville is underrated for?
Ooh, okay. Can I just talk about taxes for a second?
Yes, do it.
This is why people are moving here, like state income taxes. None. Why wouldn't you move here? Like, I feel like I figured this out pretty early in my life, but you're gonna save so much money by moving here. Even if you're paying a little bit more for a house. Right. But if you're coming from a state like California or Chicago or
New York, Chicago, New Jersey, Florida,
you're gonna save. You're gonna save. And I think property taxes are lower too.
Lower, yeah. Well, what's funny is like New Jersey, New York. Any of my clients from like those areas are notorious for, they'll be like, well, how much are the property taxes on this house? And you'll be like, $1,200. And they're like, a month? And you're like, a year. Because they're paying like $17,000 a year in property taxes. Yes. Like out easy. Yeah. And that's not even for, they're getting an upgraded house here, like more square footage, blah, 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 blah. And it's just a billion times cheaper. So anyways, I think that,
Can I also tell people about Tennessee's education system? So first of all, I just learned that if you are in Tennessee, you could qualify for like free preschool. Just learned that.
Love it.
Yeah, you don't pay for preschool. Yeah. We also have free lunches for people. Mm-hmm. That's pretty incredible. Yes. I didn't know that. Do you remember going to public school where you had to pay? And I was like the family that was me.
We had to pack our lunch.
It was a special day when I got like a $5
when you got that rectangle pizza?
Yeah. Exactly. That was special.
With those Fitbit pepperoni bites or whatever they were.
You knew the class system by who was getting money for their lunches, right?
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, totally.
Or who didn't get money for their lunches. Right. You knew that too. When you were,
That's funny.
Yeah, so everyone gets it for free. It's kind of like devoid of the class system. And if your kid graduates from a Tennessee high school, they go to college. I think at least community college.
Yeah, you get 2 years, and there's some like stipulations on it. But even like Central High School, they get tuition to UT.
Yeah. And
so there's some perks.
Also, if you don't know about the Imagination Library, you get free books for your kids.
Thanks to Dolly Parton.
Thank you, Dolly Parton.
I know, right?
So people ask me, my daughter's 3, and they ask, oh, does your daughter love Taylor Swift? I'm like, no, she loves Dolly Parton because Dolly Parton sends her book.
I love that. Oh my God, that's awesome. As a mom here, like, where are places that you recommend, like, people, like, activities and stuff in Knoxville that people should try?
Oh, the Muse Museum. Yeah, that's a big one. The Muse Museum. So and then the zoo. And there's a ton of splash pads, like, as well. So, and they're free. Like, I know from being from Florida, there's a big debate about the splash pad that was just added to Palm Coast, Florida. But here it's like They're in there's multiple ones in every.
Wait, what's the debate?
Area.
Like,
There's this, it's just this town that I grew up in Florida. They spent a lot of money, $12 million on a splash pad. Ooh. And there are just not a lot of children in Florida.
Oh, I see.
This is just older folks. Older folks, and they're not going to the splash pad. So
that's funny.
Yeah, so but they're everywhere. They're free. The zoo even has a splash pad, which is pretty nice. So if you're walking around the zoo and it's too hot, you can take a break at the splash pad, which is nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, so the Muse for sure.
The Muse is awesome.
Yes, wonderful.
Especially I think littles, like they are. Mm-hmm. It's a great. Yeah.
Also, if you're moving to Maryville, Blount County Library, that is like an amazing children's library. Yeah. Like it's probably the biggest children's section I've been in. They have like a little play kitchen. Yeah. They do a story time with one of their librarians is a guitarist. So that's really cool too.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, if you were gonna like go on a date night, where would you go? What would you get? What's your order?
Man, we actually do a lot of things.
Oh.
Yes. So sometimes we go. How expensive? Give me a. Couple?
Give us some ranges.
Okay. So like, let's say is this someone I know or I don't know? Me and my husband, or like you're going on a first blind date?
I think go somewhere. I think where would you and your husband go?
Okay.
Because I feel like blind dates are like, are you going to go back there anyways if it didn't work out? You know what I'm saying? Unless it was a really epic place. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll give you this. Yeah. So my second date with my husband, I didn't move here. I actually met him when I moved to Georgia, fun fact. But our second date, he took me to the quarry. Yes. And we did a hike at the quarry. Yeah. And then we went to downtown and we bar hopped.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
that's a good second date, I guess.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, because then we could go different places. Right. I think we tried to go and see I forget what it's called, the World Fair.
The World's Fair Park.
We tried to see the
Sun Sphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we tried to see that. It wasn't open, but that was fun.
I have a client that just moved here, and he's like, I thought it would be bigger. I was dying laughing. Oh my god. Okay, so tell us like date night.
Okay, so you should interview my husband because he's really great at finding date nights. Like one time we did a candlelight concert.
Oh, he's legit.
Yeah, he is. We had planned to do we've done golfing many a times. Is a great if you're into golf.
Yeah, I'm still shocked we have Topgolf here. Like I thought it was a ringer. I was shocked when we got it.
And actually, you could go to Topgolf anytime. Great Topgolf. Yeah. No wait lines.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Another perk.
Yes. Okay, where's your favorite food?
Ooh, favorite food.
Or top three.
That's hard. Okay, so I just was introduced to the Sticky Rice Cafe.
People love it.
Yeah, I'm really starting to love Sticky Rice Cafe. I want to go back.
On on Kingston Pike or just off Kingston Pike near Trader Joe's?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Right.
It's very good. They've got good hot sauces.
Mm-hmm. We also are a frequent flyer of Connors. Love Connors.
Oh yeah, Connors is good. Connors is steady, stable. You know what you're getting, and it's really good.
Yes. And then so we go there very frequently, and then I'd probably say those are the top two we go to on a regular basis.
Do you have
or maybe not Sticky Rice, but we definitely go to. We used to go to Nama Sushi.
Yes, Nama's good. Yeah. Do you have a favorite place to get queso?
You would love interviewing my husband. He loves queso.
I do too. Oh my god, I could never get enough queso.
Okay, I don't know about queso, but we also just tried this. I have a funny story. Story? So we just went on a date night to a theater. We were seeing a play at UT. It was the student theater or something. Yeah. And on the drive, I'm searching for places to go to. Yeah. So there's a Sylvia's Mexican restaurant. Okay. Right near UT. And my husband's like, why are we going to this? This is going to be all students. We're going to be the oldest people in here. I'm like, listen, university food is legit. It's cheap. And
if it's surviving right now in all of that craziness down there.
Yes. And that was probably the best Mexican I've had.
Really?
In Knoxville, Sylvia's restaurant. But I don't think we had queso. So you might be a different judge.
Come on, no. I'm just kidding. Okay, wait. So for dessert, we talked about ice cream.
We could make this a traveling series.
Yes, 100%.
Me and you will go to the pharmacy. We'll do another one. We will go to a Mexican place, do another one.
Yes. Well, I want to do a taco tour with my husband. I'm trying to convince him to do it. And then we've done like blind coffee taste testings where like he has to say like who's pumpkin chai or pumpkin spice latte. We've done this in the fall where it's like, is it K-brew? Is it like all the different coffee shops?
So actually that's another plus, like all the really good coffee shops like Southern Grace, K-Brew Honeybee, those are all really great.
All really good. Yeah. Okay, if someone's like, should I move here? Should I not? How would you help guide them in that decision? Because people are like, do I like the mountains? Well, I like the weather. Like what would your prompting question be to them, or like advice?
Probably like, where are you coming from? First of all, what are the pros and cons of like where you currently live?
Yeah.
I would move here in a heartbeat because just the real estate market. Like since I've been here, I have only seen it going up. Yes. If you know anything about Nashville, my firm belief is that is going to happen to Knoxville. So even if you bought property and were like, I don't like this, in a year or two, I think you'll make money off of it for sure.
Yeah.
So I would recommend anyone to just take that leap and do it. But if you like have some concern, my biggest issue living in Knoxville right now is childcare for someone who is like under 3. That's really hard.
It's like it's competitive to get.
It's competitive, a lot of wait lists. I've been told like when I first had my kid, like we're a year out. And I'm like, well, I'm like 6 months pregnant. So that's the biggest issue. But if you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom, then you're
right, and then you're okay. Yeah.
And once you get to like that 4 years, then it's not so hard.
Yeah. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
That was so helpful. Okay, go find her at Hand Painted Glasgow. If you want to talk tech, also go talk with her. If you want insights into tech, talk with her. And then get your get your orders in. Yes. What do you do for Thanksgiving? Do you have like anything?
Leaves.
Oh,
yeah.
Love that.
I should have brought some leaf glasses for you.
Love that. And you've got some like glasses, like go to her website because I love all the hearts, like the stuff with the hearts.
Yes, so I actually would love to do a plate that's like a proposal. Yeah, like will you marry me under the cake?
Oh, that's
so
good.
Instead of trying to like put the ring in the dessert, just like eat all the dessert and then at the end.
Now you better be proposing to someone that's gonna eat the cake. Right. We don't need any of this. I'll take a bite.
Because then you're gonna.
So you should propose to me because I would eat the
wrap up the cake. Take it. Rethink your decision.
Make sure it's a cake she wants to eat. You know.
Yeah, that's true too. What if she's a vanilla? She could be a vanilla.
Yeah. Do the right thing, but think it through.
Double check the preferences.
Right? Ask her mom. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much.
Yeah,
you are awesome. All right. Bye, guys.